Wild boars in Australia have become a significant threat, with their population in New South Wales alone soaring to approximately 6 million. This surge has caused tens of millions of dollars in damage annually, prompting swift government action. Hunting teams have been deployed to address this growing crisis and protect farmland from these destructive animals. The question remains whether the land can be reclaimed from this escalating menace. At dawn in the fields of New South Wales, a hunting team moved quickly toward a targeted area. The vehicle's tires churned dust as they followed fresh wild boar tracks. Suddenly, a wild boar sprinted across the field, prompting a rapid pursuit. The driver skillfully maneuvered to close the distance, setting up a hunter for a precise shot. The boar fell quickly, marking the first successful capture of the day. The team continued toward the next field, taking ambush positions upon arrival. Another wild boar charged from the field, but was stopped by a swift and accurate shot before reaching the forest. This precise strike helped bring a measure of safety back to the area. As the sun rose higher and the heat increased, another hunter remained vigilant within a cornfield, observing every movement closely. Patience was rewarded when a wild boar stepped into the crosshairs, resulting in a clean, effective shot that further reduced the threat to the crops. During the midday heat, the team took time to rest and prepare for a more challenging hunt in the dense forest. By late afternoon, they advanced to known boar hideouts, where the animals were ready to descend on the crops. The hunting strategy shifted to smaller groups, moving to encircle the area. Within minutes, rustling sounds revealed the presence of wild boars moving through the underbrush. Coordinated shots followed, each fired with deadly precision, and all the boars were taken down in a flawless ambush that eliminated the immediate threat. As the hunt progressed, another boar appeared in a hunter's sights. With a steady aim and perfect timing, a single shot brought the animal down instantly. At a different position, another hunter waited patiently until a boar entered range, then fired quickly and quietly, ending the encounter without resistance. These confrontations illustrate the fierce battle being fought across fertile fields, where wild boars devastate crops, cause fear among farmers, and result in millions of dollars in losses annually. Hunting teams are mobilized to confront these cunning animals directly, aiming to restore balance to the affected lands. In a similar context, a successful ambush took place on the fields of France. A hunting team established a perimeter around a targeted area and took up positions. Soon, wild boars emerged from a wheat field, each falling to precise shots that prevented further destruction. The sound of barking dogs indicated the presence of more boars nearby. As a marksman advanced, another wild boar suddenly burst from the bushes, continuing the tense efforts to control the population and protect crops. A precise shot eliminated another threat to the fields. Almost simultaneously, another gunshot echoed. A wild boar suddenly charged from the bushes, and the hunter fired instantly, bringing the animal down onto the grass. Before any celebration could follow, another boar rushed forward and was quickly dispatched with another accurate shot. This swift and effective action helped restore a sense of peace to the area. Following a faint trail, the hunter moved deeper into the dense forest. The barking of hunting dogs broke the silence, guiding him toward the sound. A wild boar's silhouette faded into view within his scope. A decisive shot neutralized the threat swiftly. Gunfire erupted from all directions, indicating that other boars in the vicinity were also being dealt with. One particularly aggressive boar charged at the hunter with terrifying speed, but a steady trigger pull stopped the beast less than a meter away. This moment underscored the experience and resolve needed to face such dangers. Deeper in the forest, a herd of wild boars foraged, unaware of being targeted. Selecting the optimal angle, a hunter took careful aim and fired, instantly felling the largest boar. The rest scattered quickly, too fast for additional shots. The land was reclaimed from the destruction wrought by these beasts, known for their devastating strength and uncanny ability to disappear into any terrain. Their presence creates a lingering fear for those who enter their domain. Every hunt is a high-stakes challenge. Hunters must rely on both skill and courage to overcome the traps and cunning of these animals. At dawn, in a dense, mist-covered forest, the wild boar population had grown more aggressive and numerous due to a lack of control. A hunting team arrived, determined to change this situation. After a brief hike, hunting dogs began howling, signaling the start of the pursuit. The lead hunter climbed to higher ground, bringing a massive boar, weighing over 500 pounds, into sharp focus through his scope. The animal foraged unknowingly until it sensed danger and fled suddenly, triggering the hunter to fire. The team spread out to their assigned positions. One hunter took a narrow game trail along the hillside, eyes alert for movement. Suddenly, a wild boar burst from dense brush, charging in panic. The squad was deep in the forest, navigating rugged trails while tracking signs left on the damp forest floor. The lead hunter moved carefully through bramble-covered paths. Movement in the undergrowth revealed the silhouette of a hiding boar. Before it could escape, a volley of gunfire ended the threat. Another region was freed from the damage caused by these destructive animals, offering relief to the local population. Attention then shifts to another hunting team operating in the harsh environment of the Beskidi Mountains. With snow falling and fierce winds signaling an approaching storm, time was critical. The team moved swiftly to complete their task before the area became inaccessible. Shortly into their operation, a signal alerted them to a target. Moving cautiously, the hunter observed the snow-covered terrain. Through the snowy trees, a large, dark shape appeared. Sharp, deliberate shots pierced the icy air, marking the continuation of this relentless effort to control wild boar populations in challenging conditions. The wild boar dashed frantically, attempting to escape the kill zone, but neither its fury nor instinct could alter its fate. Moments later, it collapsed. Another animal was down, and another stretch of land was reclaimed from chaos. The cold wind sliced sharply through the area. Meanwhile, another hunter and his team pressed deeper into the frozen landscape. Without needing commands, each member swiftly moved to pre-assigned positions. One hunter chose a concealed spot near a thorny bush at the forest edge, providing a wide view and a perfect location for an ambush. After several minutes in the bitter cold, a shadow appeared from the opposite side, a wild boar quietly foraging, unaware of the danger ahead. As it stepped precisely into the hunter's crosshairs, the trigger was pulled. The bullet struck with fatal precision, faster than the animal could react. This victory was marked in the snow. Gunshots and the barking of hunting dogs echoed through the air, signaling ongoing action. Fertile fields continued to suffer from relentless damage caused by wild boars, with millions of dollars lost in a single night. Unable to remain passive, hunters tracked the beast to their lairs, determined to eliminate this growing threat. What followed were tense confrontations and ambushes, showcasing the skill and determination required for success. On a hillside covered in dense brush, a hunting team quickly deployed their formation, encircling the area. A sharpshooter stationed at a choke point spotted the silhouette of a wild boar emerging from the trees. Without hesitation, a series of precise shots rang out. The decisive strike took down the prey and set the tone for the ongoing operation. Elsewhere on the western slope, another hunter observed through his scope. Within minutes, a wild boar appeared, moving stealthily through tall grass toward cover. Taking advantage of a favorable angle, the hunter fired, bringing the animal down swiftly. In another part of the hillside, a close-quarters ambush unfolded. A hunter, tracking faint signs, found a wild boar concealed beneath thick bushes. Rapid shots left the beast no chance to escape, collapsing where it had sought safety. Gunfire from multiple directions soon signaled the elimination of other threats, restoring peace to the area. In the dense thickets of Hungary, a hunting team arrived to stop the rampage of destructive wild boars. Upon arrival, the hunters spread out, following faint tracks left behind. While one animal was captured, it was too late to prevent significant damage. Not long after, a group of wild boars foraged unaware that they were within the hunter's crosshairs. When the moment was right, shots were fired. 2 boars were taken down instantly, while one narrowly escaped. The hunters quickly identified the escape route and signaled teammates to continue the pursuit.